Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do your November preview, okay? If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well, hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you so much for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. I had quite a break, and it was one of those things where I went into it and I didn't realize how tired I actually was. And I was like, you know what? I just want to be for a second. So yeah, it's been a minute, guys, but let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be the November preview. Okay, so we have the crown that came out, Gemini, and I heard stepping into your power. I also heard sparkle, sparkle. Okay, so I don't know why that's significant for somebody, but you might be sparkling. They're also showing me a fairy godmother with a wand, like twirling it around. So there could be something here about maybe having some kind of wish that's granted here, or maybe you're finding wish fulfillment in November, Gemini. There's just a sense of like magic and mystique and feeling really connected. There's like a serendipitous type of energy here, like, you know, like feeling like you're connecting the spiritual dots, like almost like this part of my life led me here, which made me make this decision, which led me here, which led me here, right? Which would have never happened had I not made all these choices and decisions. It's like you're finally figuring out why you've chosen to do something, why life has been heading in a certain direction. They're showing me like a whole bunch of question marks and explanation points. So I feel like there's been a lot of mystery around you of like why, you know, but I feel like you're figuring that out, okay? Or you're getting some kind of clarity in November, okay? November, you can have a lot of things to feel grateful for and to feel thankful for. You know, here in the States, we have Thanksgiving, and I know that it's kind of like a holiday that has really just been turned into eating, which I'm not mad at it. Okay, I like to make a nice Thanksgiving meal. I go all out. I love it. I enjoy it. And you know, it's a good time for me. But I feel like there's something here about you really feeling like a depth of gratitude, and like your belly is what they're giving me. This Thanksgiving, or in November for those that don't celebrate Thanksgiving. It just feels like you're feeling really grateful and you're counting your blessings, or you're finding a lot of reasons to be grateful, okay? They're also telling me family can be found, or family and friends, or family will be found. Something about that. There's something about finding family, creating a family. Some of you guys might be moving in with people, moving in with family, moving in with your partners. There could be a blending of a family or something like that. I'm getting that energy. I don't know. I just feel like you're going to be feeling really good in November. I'm getting a great vibe off of it. Let's get a yes or no though. Okay. Yes or no for Gemini, please. You guys already know the deal. I don't think of anything. This is for you. Okay. That's going to be way too many. Sorry guys. What do we have here for Gemini? What's their answer to their question? Okay. We have listen to your intuition. Well, dang, right? Listen to your intuition, Gemini. I'm also hearing listen to your heart, right? Your heart's going to guide you. Your heart is the key to something here in November. We have a crescent moon here, which makes me feel intuitively that you're not quite there yet. Right? So you're not quite there to a new beginning. You're not quite there to an ending. You're somewhere in the in-between, which can feel kind of comfortable. I find that people, when they're in the cocoon energy, or they're in the egg, right? Or they're in the dirt, they're the seed that's been placed in the dirt. I get this energy of like feeling that uncomfortableness because you don't have the clarity, right? You're not what you used to be, and you're swirling with the emotions of that and dealing with that. But then you're also not where you want to be or where you are meant to be yet. So you're somewhere in the in-between, and it can be very uncomfortable in this space of growth, but I do feel like you're learning a lot. There's also something that you're needing to listen to your intuition in regards to, because your intuition is really screaming at you, okay? We have no in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys might be writing something off or deciding that this isn't the proper choice, this isn't the proper way or something. Maybe there's a need to re-look at that. I don't know. That's for somebody. But I am getting the energy here of listening to your intuition and deciding based off that. Now we are going to get a power animal for November. You already know, okay? I also want to get an affirmation for November. So we're just going to do all kinds of goodies in this reading, guys, okay? Because I missed y'all. I'm hoping you missed me. Let's go ahead and get into this. What is this power animal here for Gemini in November? Power animal is an animal you can pull on its traits and its attributes to help you out in whatever you're dealing with, Gemini, okay? I don't know. What do we have here? Power animal for November. We have the hyena. Oh, we have two. Okay. I don't normally take two, but Spirit said to take them. We're going to take them, okay? We have the hyena and we have the fish. You are definitely swimming through some deep emotions right now, Gemini, and there could have been something here about your shadow side that's been suppressed for far too long. I feel like you're learning to embrace your shadow side here in November. I also feel like you're learning to embrace the ebb and the flow of life, because life is not always going to be ups and it's not always going to be downs. Sometimes there can be a melancholy or like a bored type of feeling, right? Sometimes it can just like level out. Sometimes you're going to have extreme highs. Sometimes you're going to have extreme lows. You are learning to swim with the currents of life. You're learning to let life take you sometimes as well. You're not a salmon unless you are a salmon, right? If you're a salmon, however the hell you say that, I don't know, a salmon. Anyways, you're not that fish, right? So well, it depends, I guess. Maybe some of you do find yourself to resonate with the salmon energy. Like maybe you do feel like you're always jumping upstream and fighting against the current. Maybe you feel like life is one big struggle, but I'm kind of getting the energy of you needing to transition into this energy of you flowing with life, okay? If the current wants to take you in this direction, let it. If the current wants to take you over here, let it, you know? And this is not to say, you know, just to throw all shit to the wind and forget about everything that you've built and all of this. But there's something about letting life take you, going with the flow here. There could have been some really heavy shadow energy surrounding the flow of life here, okay? The hyena is also, for me personally, a really misunderstood animal. It gets like a bad reputation, I guess because the whole beef between the lions and the hyenas on the Serengeti. A lot of people really like lions, which there's nothing wrong with lions, but I feel like there's something here where the hyena is like the underdog of the story, okay? You are the underdog here, Gemini, especially in November, and you have learned to embrace your shadow side. There's something with the moon that's very significant. We have a crescent moon again over here with the fish, and again with that listen to your intuition. We also have a half moon here on the hyena. So for some of you guys, you're halfway there, or you're getting there to the end of a journey or something, or you're starting to realize something. Let's not put them away. Let's see what the book has to say. Also, I can't help but notice how we have, I mean, these are standing for the elements, okay? I believe this is the fire element with the hyena, and then this is the water element with the fish. But we have an arrow going this way, and we have an arrow going that way. So some of you guys really are facing a conundrum here, north or south. This could be definitely energetically within your north node, your south node. Do I stay in my comfort zone? Do I stay with what's familiar to me? Or do I branch out and go where my destiny is calling me, where my heart is telling me to go, where my intuition might be telling me to go, right? And it might be surprising to you to find out that your destiny is taking you to something that isn't unclear, that does bring a lot of change, that does bring a lot of fear or stresses or anxieties. It might be interesting for you to find out that your destiny is something that you're still writing, okay? Because I feel like a lot of us, we get caught up in that trap, which I too have been there, get caught up in that trap of feeling like, you know, there's certain things that are inevitable in life. There's certain things that are fated, which is true. There are, right? But I feel like the end game, right? Some of us like to put ourselves into a box, and we like to say, well, this is where I'm going to end up. This is my dream. This is what I'm trying to cultivate. This is what I'm going to be, right? But at the end of the day, our destiny is something we are still writing with every single choice, every single decision that we make, every time that we face fear, or every time that we run away from it, right? So there's this energy here of you realizing in November that you're writing your own destiny, and you being extremely grateful for that. Because since you're writing your destiny, you can edit things, right? You can erase things, you can go back, you can change the format of something. You know, you can make new choices. You can move in any direction that you want to. There's a sense of freedom here with the fish, right? I get that very strongly. So yeah, there's a lot of that energy here of embracing your shadow, but seeing that it's actually leading you towards your light, you know, because they're for me personally, like how I believe, like spirit, the darkness, It's all the same creative energy. It's just different aspects of it, right? God, the devil, heaven, hell. These are all things that are going to be found within you, you know, and these are all things that you can be. You can be a devil and you can be an angel. It's really up to you, you know? And there's something here where you're seeing that the light can be found in the darkness. The growth can be found in the darkness. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been through that, okay? So let's see. Hyena. Oh, nope, fishes first. Okay, that's the first one I saw. So that's what we're gonna read first, guys, okay? So we have, I hope it's not crooked. It's always fucking crooked. Anyways, okay, so we have restlessness, change of focus. Oh, God, I swear, that's exactly what I was feeling. There's a change here. Anyways, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed. I'm thinking that's the right word, subsumed. In life's current, nothing pleases it more than movement. Movement and more movement. A roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually this leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish can become lost without clear goals and intentions. Some spend time with the lunar forces, dear fish. Oh my God, I can't fucking read for some reason. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and the calm of the moon will soothe your soul. I also feel like there's something here about your intuition guiding you, because some of you guys could have been out there in this wandering energy, feeling very restless in a sense, feeling like, you know, yeah, you're going into the unknown. You want this sense of freedom. I told you I feel that freedom with the fish, but a lot of you might be feeling very grateful for the reliability and stability that you can cultivate within your life. You know, laying down roots, being strong and steady like a tree or like a mountain. There's nothing wrong with that. And the tree and the mountain, it doesn't move. You know, the mountain never moves. The tree might sway in the storms and in the breeze, but it stays rooted in its spot and it for the entirety of its existence, right? The same with the mountain. And yet it's dependable, it's strong, it's something that's reliable. And some of you guys might want to try to cultivate that energy within yourself or find that energy in others, okay? I feel like there's something that's exciting about the bad boy / bad girl that's, you know, always on the move and very stoic and like, but, you know, I think that at the end of the day, what we all want to feel is safe within ourselves and safe within in each other, right, and others. So when in balance, adaptable, travels well. When out of balance, distracted and changes mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplishment. So there's a need in November for when you are feeling like you're just kind of aimlessly out there, like where, you know, swimming, right? Swimming, not sure where you're going, what direction you're going into. There's a need to set a goal and accomplish it. This is what I'm going to do and I'm going to stick to it, right? So there's a need to lay down roots here for sure. All right, so hyena. Let's see what this is saying. We have humor, wit, and sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? Wow, I feel like I was just called the hell out when it comes to that, because I was literally just talking about this, where I feel like sometimes I'm not taking seriously. I don't take myself seriously because I am a very jokey person and I do laugh. And sometimes I do laugh through uncomfortable situations. I am definitely that type of person that's like at a funeral and will crack a joke. Not the appropriate time, Jessica, but it does make people laugh. You know, like even in those situations. I realized recently, actually, I ran into a person that we don't get along with for personal reasons. And I will definitely fully admit that most of that is probably my fault. But I ran into her and she could tell she was not happy to see me. But I also made her laugh several times. And I realized, Jessica, you have a gift for that. There's something there where you can make people laugh in the most uncomfortable situations where it's just really not a time for it. But I see that that's how I mask through things. That's how I cover up how I'm truly feeling inside. And there could be something here with that for you, Gemini. There could be something where maybe you have kind of not been taking something seriously, maybe not taking yourself seriously, not taking your path seriously, your purpose seriously, maybe not taking your emotions seriously with the fish. fish. Maybe not taking a situation seriously. There's something here where you're seeing though that was trauma basically. Like, you know, it's you wanting to kind of lay down roots and get serious about something, or to really be dependable, or to be reliable, or to find something that's reliable. I just keep getting that energy. Okay, let's go ahead and put these little guys over here. Tuck them into their safe space. I don't think you're gonna be able to see the fish, but it is what it is. Okay, some of you guys could be fishing, okay? Or maybe you want to get some fish. I'm getting like koi fish, so koi fish could be very significant for somebody, all right? There could definitely be an urge to kind of be out in nature, which I pick up for you guys a lot, honestly. There's this energy here of wanting to connect for sure, wanting to find connection. It's November popped out right off the bat with too many cards, but it popped out. Okay, so let's get some messages here. What's going on with Gemini for November? What's happening in November, please? For Gemini energy, what's happening in November? We have the leg. Wow. This fits right into what we've been talking about. North Node vibes, the Fool, stepping into a new experience. Yeah, I feel like there's something here where you've been very nervous or worried to try something new, or to do something new, or to step in a new direction, or a new experience here. You know, I always look at these as like little spikes, but then when they step on it, it's like bent. It's just showing you that something's not going to be as bad as maybe what your mind has built you up to believe. There could be something here where, you know, there's it's needing to reconcile your fear with your bravery here within yourself, because I feel like some of you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised if you step out of the box, if you try something new. Some of you guys could be traveling, or you could be journeying. Some of you guys could be doing some kind of marathon or something like that. You know, working out, really trying. We have a lot here, guys. Let's just get the cards out, I think, for November, please. Reconciliation with the axe. Ooh, the tea. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't know why that song came out with the pineapple and the axe. One more spirit, perhaps? Is that possible? Okay. All right. Okie dokie then. So we have the Throne. We have the Mayan, and we have the Broom that came out together. How do I want to position these? Yeah. You know what? Sorry, guys. Let me just get my life together really quickly. Let's do this right here. We'll do this. These two are definitely together. And then this. Okie dokie then. So, for my men, you are definitely stepping into your feminine energy here, for sure. Like, you know, like you're learning to be more feminine within yourself. You're learning that your emotions are okay. I mean, you've probably been taught your whole life that you're not allowed to show emotion. All you are is a provider and a bridge for people to climb over. But I feel like there's something here where you're really taking your needs seriously. That could be for everybody, but especially for my men, okay? There's something here where you are stepping into your power, okay? You're taking your power back in November. Some of you guys could be moving into a new house. It says new home, new attitude, a change in perspective. It says moving to feel more spiritually aligned, and spring cleaning. Yeah, it's like almost like, you know, you will know the right environment for you by how aligned you feel to it, right? When you're getting all this resistance and things just aren't working out left and right, you're going to know that it's time to move in a new direction, okay? And I feel like some of you guys are really standing in your power in doing that. You're making some beneficial changes here in November. I feel that very strongly, especially when it comes to your home. Some of you guys could quite literally be moving into a new home, into a new area. There could be this energy of relocation. For some of you who aren't moving, there might be some spring cleaning going on in the fall season, okay? You could be cleaning out your closets. You could be donating some stuff, redoing your pantry, organizing some things. This could even go to like your shed or your car, your garage. There's something here about wanting to reorganize something or wanting to clean something up, wanting to maybe feng shui the place, maybe switch all your furniture around. Getting somebody like redoing their bookshelf, taking all their books down. You might find some things that were lost, okay? That's for some of you guys. Somebody might find a letter in a book. I don't know. This could be a letter from somebody, or this could be something you wrote a long time ago or something like that. But that's what I'm getting, like finding a letter or something, okay? Or finding something in a book if you do your bookshelf, or finding something in your closet. I'm getting the energy of somebody trying to reach and grab something down, and they pull it and things come tumbling down, and it's like a box of keepsakes, maybe from when they were younger or something. Some of y'all could find some letters from an ex, and you could be feeling a lot of emotions, but one of them is relief. I feel like there's something here about finally cutting out some kind of past energy here in November. If somebody tries to come back in November, okay, because we have reconciliation vibes. It says they want a fresh start, thinking of the good times, pulled together. And then it came out with the axe, forces working against you, behind the scenes, interference, bad karma. I feel like for those of you that have an ex come back, you're not interested. And maybe for the first time. Because I feel like there's always kind of been a light on for this person, or there's been some unresolved energy. Some of you guys might have some closure where you're not expecting it. So you might look through old photos. If you had, home movies that were taken, not the dirty kind, y'all get your mind out the gutter here, okay? I'm talking about like when y'all went on trips or something like that. You could be looking through some of that stuff. You could be reading old messages, and you could just be feeling like a lot of relief. Some of you guys are going to be feeling like, you know what? I didn't know how to love myself, and therefore I was attracting people who did not know how to love me. Like some of you are comparing connections, it almost feels like, which I'm not a huge fan of comparison, but sometimes, Spirit's telling me sometimes it can be very valuable to compare your past to your present or even to your future, to compare somebody that you were with maybe 20 years ago versus somebody that you're with or could be with right now, and see the difference in how you're treated, how you're spoken to, how you're loved, and then look at that and reflect that back to yourself. Like, how do I love myself? Is it matching up? Because back then when I was in this relationship with this person, I wasn't loving myself. I wasn't holding myself. I wasn't giving myself space, And now I am, and then look, I'm attracting people who are doing that and reflecting that energy back to me. So there's something here where there's a realization around a past connection or something in November. And yeah, if this person comes back, you're not interested. It's like, I'm not even the same person anymore. I'm not in that space anymore. And you might also, the closure could be also in you noticing that some people really have not evolved. They haven't changed. They're the same people. Expecting to do the same things and jump right back into the same situations, having the same conversations. And you're just like, I'm on a completely different planet now. Like, I'm not even like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, this vessel, this human meat suit that I'm wearing right now might look the same, maybe a little different. If we've aged or we've had a glow up or something has happened. But internally, I am not even the same person anymore. Like, so there's no way that I could be in the same situation. I don't know. That's for somebody. I'm getting that very strongly. Now, with the cup, it says the raw truth. Someone tells it like it is. Shadow work, and you should accept valid criticism. Gemini, you might have met somebody recently who does that. They give you the raw truth. They tell it exactly like it is. This person is very transparent, very open, very honest. This is not somebody who minces words. And I don't mean like necessarily in a bad way. This could be somebody who's very open emotionally and just says it, right? Lets it all hang out. I feel like it's very profound and deep and different for you to meet somebody like that. I also feel like there could be some criticism that it's like constructive criticism. It's valid criticism, because nobody is perfect. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody really, nobody can be right 100% of the time. Okay. Yeah. There are times where you kind of need to bow your head a little bit and listen to somebody else because they might have a better perspective for you. And there are times when you're going to be the one that has the better perspective. I feel like in November, somebody could be giving you some valid criticism, or you could be thinking about what somebody has said and it could really hit home for you. There's almost this feeling of like, you know what? They were kind of right about that when they said that. Okay. Some of you guys, there could be something here surrounding work. I'm just bouncing around, guys, so bear with me. Keep up if possible. Some of you guys, there could be something in regards to work. There could be a brand new position that's going to be offered to you. Some of you guys, this could cause you to travel or leave a situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you're leaving your town or your house or even your job, but it could be departments, like switching to a different department or something like that, okay? I do feel like you are going to be on the rise, and there could be this energy of recognition coming in November, that's going to also give you more responsibility, right? Heavy is the head that wears the motherfucking crown, okay? We already know that. So yeah, I feel like there could be something there with that. I'm hearing head of the house. Okay, it's one for my women. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. I have something in the oven and I really didn't want it to burn. Okay, so this is for my women. This is not for everybody, okay? So please hold on to your whatever. There could be this energy where listen, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna get such pushback from this. There could be this head of the house situation with a man, okay? Now if you live with somebody, if you're in a partnership or something, there could be a situation where he's gonna pull rank. And I'm not trying to say that like a man is like more in charge than a woman, although I do feel like, and just me personally, I feel like masculine energy is meant to lead. Women, well, not women necessarily, but feminine energy is meant to be receptive, okay? So we're meant to receive. Masculine energy is meant to lead, okay? That's just how I feel. But I feel like there's something here in November where, yeah, masculine energy could kind of pull rank and say, this is what needs to happen in the house. This is the way things need to go. And I don't know how that's going to happen or how that's going to feel, but there's something here where your shadow gets irked, you know? Also, for my women, I feel like there's something about being able to feel safe with a masculine energy, and I understand this completely. I have built a very solid foundation for myself, right? And so for me, if a man came into my house trying to tell me, okay, well, I think the thermostat should be at this, or I think this is how we should do this, and I think that this is how this should be done, you know, not making demands, but being what a man should be, which is a steady energy, a steady force in your life, right? A mountain, basically. I feel like there would be part of me that would be triggered, not because I couldn't take a man's lead, but because do I feel safe enough taking a man's lead, right? I feel like for my women out there specifically, I feel like you want to, especially those who have been single or on their own or just have been really used to having to take charge of their own life, haven't really had a lot of that masculine direction. So you kind of had to traverse the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself. I feel like there's something here where you might find yourself feeling safe with a man. Okay, feeling safe to let a man take the lead, feeling safe to let a man come in and make decisions. Now, this is obviously somebody that you feel comfortable with, right? Because I feel like there's something here about that. There could be some kind of valid criticism here that comes in of like, well, you know, I think that we should do this with the kids, or I think that we should start, you know, budgeting this way. Or I think that, you know, there's like a talk that's going to happen. That feels specifically for those who are in couples. Okay, but you never know, right? You never know. You could be in the grocery store and have some kind of random conversation with some dude, and he could tell you, well, I think that this is how it should be in a family unit, and do, and it might trigger you a little bit, but at the same time, you might be like, well, damn, he's got a point. He's right. There's something about listening to a man. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, guys, but there's something about that. All right, let's get some tarot out here. This is interesting. Okay, so the leg, what is this talking about for Gemini stepping into a new experience? Yeah, I feel like you're doing that, right? Ten of Swords, letting go of the betrayal, letting go of the hurt. I mean, damn, we're at the end of this cycle already. Can we just let it go, okay? With the Ten of Swords, there's no need to hang on to this anymore. You know, it's done. And there's something here about you realizing that, or finally letting something go and deciding, yeah, I want to go where my intuition is leading me. I want to go where my ancestors might be calling me, where I'm feeling led, where my instincts with that lizard there are telling me to go. I want to go into the great beyond, right? I want to go into the unknown. I want to follow my intuition, right? I'm tired of sitting here, and maybe with this fish energy, you know, going on aimlessly, maybe that was part of this pain, this trauma response, was to kind of sit there and spin. Right? It's interesting because I brought up the compass recently. I think in private and collective readings, I brought up the spinning compass. But, you know, Spirit has told me recently that it's actually quite valuable to be in that energy of the compass spinning, to be in that energy of the in-between, like we talked about, you know, because you can't really go in a direction if you don't know where you're going, because then you're going to be like this fish. You're just going to be swimming around in circles and really not making any progress, feeling like you're doing something. Okay. So there's something here where you are finding a direction. You are finding a path here. in November, and it is it's towards something new, or there's something new about this, or maybe you're just a new you, okay? New November, new you. I don't know, Gemini, but there's something here where it's new. And it's born out of pain. It's born out of you letting go of something. It's born out of you recognizing that, yes, that was a bad situation. I suffered a betrayal. I suffered a loss, maybe loss after loss after loss. You know, she do have 10 motherfucking swords in her back, guys. That's not easy, okay? It's not like she was just hurt one time. She was hurt 10 times, okay? Maybe even more. There's something about that. There's like a mourning of the past, and maybe this is something that you've been through since this is like the first card, and you're really letting that go, and you're deciding to venture off on a new journey. And whatever this is, there's some kind of collaboration, there's some kind of teamwork, there's an effort here. It's like building something together with other people. This could be finding a good partnership too, like finding somebody that you can really build something with here with the Three of Pentacles. You know, for me, the Three of Pentacles, that's my after the Tower card for me as a reader. So yeah, after the Tower, you are rebuilding something, and there's something with other people being involved here. I'm feeling like good plans and good company or something, like having good company, or celebrating something with others, okay? There could be like lots of food and laughing and raising your glasses and just celebrating the survival that you've made it through, or what you've made it through. There's something about that, celebrating something. Like I had said in the beginning with my channeled energy, I do feel like there's going to be a lot to be grateful in November, and you could be looking back at the past. Some of you guys are going to be extremely grateful that you've went through all your pain. It's made you who you are, you know? And there might have been some time where you couldn't see yourself in your fullness. So being somebody like me sitting here telling you, you should be grateful for what you went through. You should be grateful for all your pain because it's made you who you are and you're awesome. You might be like, well, okay, lady, because I don't really feel awesome. I don't really feel great, you know? But sometimes people on the outside can see things a lot better than we can see for ourselves, right? With that valid criticism here. There could be something here where you're starting to come around to see how great you are in November, Gemini, okay? That's just what I'm getting. Six of Wands here. Yeah, there's success. There's abundance here. There's okay. There's the channel sponsor, always looking from a distance, okay, for some of you guys. There could be somebody who has their eye on you, too, for sure. This could be somebody who feels like you match them, like you do, right? That's the King of Cups to his Queen of Cups. That's a match, all right? And then we have the Six of Cups. Y'all could have kids with this person, don't have to. Or this person, I don't know, heals your inner child or helps you feel like a, you know, like a teenager again, that's just full of passion and, you know, desire and all of that good stuff. There's something here where you've caught somebody's eye, Gemini, or somebody has caught your eye and you're looking at them from a distance. For sure, somebody's looking at somebody, okay? I feel like this guy's just like looking at this queen like, damn, look at her. Look at her in all of her glory with her cup that's uniquely big and different and just full, overflowing, right? And look at her having all that spiritual support and psychic ability and just being awesome. Gemini, somebody could just think you're awesome. I don't know. There's a strong kinship here, or like a kindred soul or something like that. Definitely connecting with somebody in November, or feeling like you could connect with somebody, okay? Somebody could be having a different perspective in regards to that as well, because somebody could have definitely been too focused on their past, too focused looking at the rear view mirror and what they've lost or what's been wrong, to notice the goodness that's right in front of them, which we're all guilty of that. It happens. This is either you or somebody else. Somebody is finally putting an axe to the past, and with that clarity, because their vision's not all gunked up with the damage and the crash of the past, that they're able to see very clearly what's in front of them, you know, and they're just like, that's my Queen of Cups, or that's my King of Cups. Like, you know, and I wasn't able to see it because I was too lost in the sauce out here. What is this throne energy, please? Position of authority, promotion, somebody's on the rise. What is this talking about, this throne energy here? Okay, we have the World, that's the big sail away card, and then we have the Six of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands, the Sun. Wow, your perseverance is about to pay off, Gemini. Whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is that you've been dedicating yourself to, whatever you guys are starting to let go of your inhibitions too, and you're deciding you just don't give a crap, right? You're gonna go after it, you're gonna do what's best for you, you're gonna let yourself be heard, you're gonna let yourself be seen. I don't know why I'm getting somebody up there like tap dancing on a stage or something. Some of you guys could be performers or something like that. There's just this energy here where it's like you're gonna let yourself be seen in November. No more hiding. No more hiding the gifts that you've been given, the talent that you've been given, the skill that you have. I mean, damn it, Gemini. I say it all the time how fucking awesome you are, but you're gonna start seeing that in November, which is truly the important thing. I could talk till I'm blue in the face, and I do most often, okay? Talk till I'm blue in the face, talking about how awesome that you are, but you have to see it. And there's something here where you are starting to see that in November. Okay, so this perseverance, this you never giving up, never quitting, never surrendering, just continuing to push forward, even when you're tired, even when you're, you don't see the point, you don't see the path, or sometimes you even forget, why the fuck am I even trying this? Why am I even trying to do this? I feel like your perseverance is about to pay off. Some of you guys are going to be creating this steady foundation. Could be involving a house or something like that. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of joy. There's going to be an energy healing too, which is going to help heal your physical body, okay? I'm a big believer of when your energy is messed up in certain areas, it will mess you up physically as well, okay? So there could be something where maybe you've been having headaches, you've been having aches and pains in your body, you've been feeling lethargic, some of you guys might have been catching colds or something. There's been some kind of health issues going on for sure, and I feel like those are going to clear up once you stop holding on, because they're showing me like a pipe and it's like clenched in the middle, and so the energy can't flow. It's like once you let go of it, that's when the flow is going to happen. So some of you guys with this hat toss, it just feels like she's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what makes me happy, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna enjoy my life, I'm gonna go towards what feels good. I'm gonna feel good. I want to feel good, right? Like I feel like people want to feel good, okay, Gemini? And you're gonna feel good. There's something about reciprocity here too. Okay, so no more one-sided connections, no more I give and give and give and you just take and take and take. They're showing me like they're showing me like a mama bird that's just constantly feeding the baby birds and their mouths open. They're just like, gonk, gonk, gonk. I feel like there's something where you're just always feeding into certain people, certain situations, Gemini. And it's like, do them baby birds ever give her anything back? That's not the best example, because obviously children need to be taken care of and we can't expect them to give us anything back. They're children. But there is something here where it's like maybe you've been, raising a couple baby birds, Gemini, that really aren't yours, okay, to be raising. Like, why did these little baby birds sneak into my nest? How did you get here? Who sent you? Okay, there's something about that, Gemini. I feel like you're letting go of something and you're only giving into energies that give back to you in November, okay? And this can especially be in your career too. Is it giving back to you? Do you feel passionate about it? Do you feel connected? It might be giving you a paycheck, true, and that is valuable. It is important. We got to pay our bills. But is it also feeding your soul? Because that's equally, if not more important. You'll spend your whole life just punching a time clock and wake up one day, be 80 years old and feel like you've wasted your whole life, And it's so easy to get caught up in that matrix and in that trap. So there's something here where you're waking up. I feel that very strongly. Now, also, the World is my success card, okay? For me as a reader, that is success. And some of you guys on a global level, maybe in your community, just maybe like far and wide, maybe you're doing something online or something, or I don't know, where a lot of people can see what you're doing, okay? Because I feel like there's some kind of success that's going to be seen. There's some kind of recognition coming in here for what you do. Some of you guys, whatever you do, it's heart focused, okay? Or you just do something from your heart. Like, you're very giving, right, Gemini? At least the ones I'm talking to. I feel like you're very giving. So you could be doing some kind of like counseling, coaching, mentoring, motivational speaking. Maybe you do readings. Maybe you do Reiki healing or energy work. Maybe you bless houses. Maybe you bless people. There's something about cutting cords too. So I'm seeing somebody pulling the energy from people, like the negative energy, and cutting it. Okay, so there's something here with that. Maybe you do that. Okay, some of y'all, maybe you provide different things, like, you know, maybe sages. Maybe you're making your own sage bundles, Gemini, or you make your own like salts and protective things. Okay, maybe you make your own pendulums or something. There's something here with that. Like, it's connected to helping people, serving people, being of service. Okay, and whatever you do. Let's get on to this man. Okay, what is this talking about, this man? For Gemini. Oh, King of Wands with the Death wanted to come out. And we have the Strength, the King of Cups. You know, I feel like there's something here where there could be this, again, this restless roaming energy, right? Like, it's reminding me of that, what is that? Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat, that's where his home was, or something like that, okay? I feel like if that resonates with you in any type of way, Gemini, I feel like you really do just want to, like, find a home that has a hook, right? Like a hook on the door to put your hat. Like, no more just putting my hat on the nightstand and then being out before the sun even comes up to kiss the fucking trees, right? Like, I'm just gone, right? Like, I feel like there's something here about wanting to be stable, wanting to be dependable, wanting to be reliable with that man energy, okay? What are they giving me? Why are they giving me that? They're giving me that Mulan song. We're talking about being a man or something. I don't know. I don't know what that, they're giving me that song. Maybe Mulan is significant for somebody, okay? All right, this man energy. Why is this here for November? For Gemini, please. Why is this here? This man. Mum's the word, I see. Okay. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, with the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I just feel like this is you stepping into your power. I mean, this could definitely be a masculine energy out there that's wanting to start, again, building their foundation or investing in something, continuing investing in something. Because with the the 7 of Pentacles here, this is really that energy of I'm working on something, right? I'm working to steady myself. I'm working to ground myself. I'm working to continue to build this, to create whatever this is. Okay. So I do feel like there's something here about tending to your studies, tending to your goals, making sure that you're not giving up on those things. With the Ace of Wands, you feel very magnetically drawn or very passionate about your ambitions here. Some of you guys are creators. Okay. So you paint, you sing, you dance, you write, you cook, you do something. There's something here where you're very creative and you feel very inspired. You know, I feel like there's a masculine energy out there that feels very inspired to suddenly be very grounded. Like maybe they weren't before. Maybe there was this energy of being very flighty or something. Or maybe this is you. You don't have to be a man. Masculine, feminine energy is so energetic, guys. It really is. Okay, I know it says a man here, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is a man. But it could definitely be for my women too, okay? But there's something here about that. Yeah, somebody feels very inspired to create a steady foundation so they can have a happy family life. Okay, so that goes back to what I was saying, where some of you guys are going to start taking the lead from a man. If you're living with a man and you're like, he's the head of the house, and you are making the active decision to say, yes, my man is the head of the house. Okay, this is somebody I feel safe with. This is somebody that I feel is not going to lead me into a direction that doesn't feel safe, that totally fucks our whole life up, right? This is somebody who has their head on their shoulders. They're very smart. This is somebody who is going to help me create a solid foundation. This is somebody that I can feel happy with, right? I can have that happy family life here with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, right? There's passion, there's love, there's just unity here, there's growth. I feel like there's either a masculine energy that's already in your life that wants to start leading and being the head of the household and deciding that this is the direction that we need to go. Maybe there's been a lot of chaos. Maybe there's been fighting. Maybe nobody has been stepping up and wanting to lead. I don't know. I don't know, okay? I don't know what the hell this is talking about, to be honest with you, but this is just what I'm getting. For others of you, you could meet somebody that you could see that potential in them, okay? Or you are a man that wants to have this energy. You want to be able to be the head of a household. You know, you can't expect to just walk into a house or walk into a relationship or walk into a situation and be respected because you got something swinging between your legs, sir. I'm sorry. That's not how it works. You know, respect is earned. It's not given. And just because you are a man doesn't mean that you are to be respected, right? Show me that you are to be respected. Show me that you're what you want to, you say you're a man, right? Show me what a man is to you. Because a man to me and a man to you might be two different things. So you show me, right? And I feel like for my men out there, especially, you want to be respected. And you want to feel that respect, you know, that you've earned it. I don't know. That's just the message I'm getting. All right, the broom. What is this talking about? I think are we good on the man spirit, or do we need to pull another one here, or what? Okay. Yeah, I feel like there is. I feel like there's a masculine energy that sees a feminine energy that they want to be that stable force for. I just feel that very strongly. This could be you, Gemini. This could be somebody else, but there is a masculine energy that feels that way. Feels like there's a kindred soul with this person. This person is very feminine, right? With the Queen of Cups here. This is somebody who's very connected to their emotions, and very much in that receptive energy, right? And this is somebody who wants to lead. I feel that very strongly. This could be somebody who's kind of always fallen for shallow types or had very shallow connections. Even if they were intense, they were shallow, especially emotionally. You know, there wasn't a lot of emotional depth there. And I feel like this is somebody who wants to, I don't know, it's like fly straight or walk the straight and narrow, or again, there's something about that. Maybe that was a turnoff for them in the past, like, you know, sticking to one person, really having to show up and do the work, really having all that responsibility on my shoulders. Like, I don't want to be responsible. I want to go swim out in the ocean and be free, right? There's something here where it's like, that's not appealing to this masculine energy anymore, you know? What's appealing is being a safe space for this feminine energy, or for their children, or because maybe they have kids together or something, or maybe they don't. I don't know, right? There's something about that. The Three of Cups and that Queen of, yeah, there's a, thank you, Spirit, because I'm like, am I on right now? Am I feeling this correctly? You're damn right I am with the Hangman. There's a change in perspective here, for sure. And so I don't know if you're this feminine energy, Gemini, but if you are this feminine energy, yeah, there's a masculine energy that sees you as like somebody who they want to be able to invest in, right? Somebody that they want to be able to create a steady foundation with, and they know that you're deserving of somebody who can lead properly, right? We not just lead you into chaos and confusion. I feel like this masculine is just trying to figure out how to do this, right? We have the Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. It's like, how do I do this though? Because there's so many options, there's so many different avenues, there's so many different directions here. And it's like, how? You know, and maybe this masculine energy feels like they don't make the best choices, or they kind of get caught up in the fanciful, or they get caught up in like the illusion, right? Like they're easily swayed, I feel like sometimes. This person doesn't want to be easily swayed anymore. With the Nine of Swords, there's something here about that. There's anxiety. All right, the Broom, because this is going to be a long reading, but it's a preview. Previews usually are. The Broom, what do we have here for Gemini in November? This new home, new attitude, right? New home, new attitude. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. So we putting in the work and we cleaning some shit up around here. For real. Okay? Like, and this could be quite literally like in your house, cleaning up some stuff, moving some things out, rearranging some things, making things work better for you. Because maybe, you know, things were just kind of all shoved in places. I don't know. I'm getting that energy for somebody, like clutter, cleaning out the clutter. That's for somebody, okay? For others of you, this could be literally building a house, renovating something, making something better. It's almost like there's this energy here of like coming into a house and wanting to make things better. Okay, or just, you know, looking, because this could be the energy like you get home from work, you come in your house, there's books and dust and fucking laundry that hasn't been folded because you're busy. There's no judgment, you're just busy, right? And there's things going on and you're just like, wow, we got to get ourselves together. Okay, so I feel like in November it's like there's something here where it's like taking care of this, cleaning out the closet, cleaning out the clutter, rearranging things, creating a healthy home environment too. Because for some of you, I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like there's been like chaos or something in a home. There's been chaos. And it's like, no, we need to fly straight. We need to get ourselves together. Maybe there's a couple out here, y'all been partying too much, or you guys have been just like, you know, you party, you fuck, you fight, you party, you fuck, you fight. There's something about that. And it's like, we need to get on a better path here. That is for somebody. That's not for everybody. overall though, I feel like this is wanting to be in a healthy home environment too, wanting to be in something where there is reliability, there is stability, there's some sense of like a schedule or a structure, right? Every Monday through Friday, the kids go to school and we pack the lunches and we do this and we do that, and then we work for a little bit while we're gone, and then we prepare a dinner, and then we, you know, I don't know. If you're in a couple, then you guys do your little, you know, thing at the end of the night and stuff, and enjoy each other and all that, and then we get up and we're happy as hell to do it all over again. Like, there's something about that. I feel like I'm reading for like a whole new group of Geminis, or y'all just have changed in the last week since I've been gone. What the hell? But there's something about that. Okay? I feel like there's something about wanting to build a healthy home here in November, period, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, or working on your home, okay? Empress energy, giving into your foundation and wanting to nurture it. For sure, okay? And we have the Chariot energy that wanted to pop out with the High Priestess. So if y'all are wanting to move, if there's this energy of like, I don't really want to be in my house anymore, I'm trying to figure out where I want to move, you know, or I'm trying to find houses, I'm trying to put out applications or something like that. Yeah, this could involve some travel here. You're trying to make a decision. The Chariot isn't normally a decision card, but for me with this deck, it is, because look, this way, that way, which way are you going to go? You know what I mean? It's a mystery, maybe even to you right now, Gemini. You're like, I have absolutely no idea. But I feel like in November, that mystery is going to be solved. You're going to know very clearly which direction, what you want to invest in, where you want to build your happy home, right? For some of you, quite literally, maybe you're trying to build a house and you're like, I'm trying to figure out where I want to build, what state, what town, you know? There's something about that here. Okay, the axe in the pineapple. Yeah, I don't want no scrub, that scrub song. Yeah, yes, I don't want to scrub. Okay? with the Page of Pentacles, I don't want to scrub. I don't want somebody that's like a Build-A-Bear. I gotta build this person up. I gotta teach this person how to be in a healthy fucking relationship. For some of you guys, that is what that is. There is somebody that's wanting to come back from the past and they're offering you some of the leftover crumbs that you didn't take the first time, boo. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you. I feel like somebody wants to kind of restart that cycle of breadcrumbing you. I don't feel like this person has learned much. Why are they showing up in a Page energy? Male or female, guys, but why are they showing up in a Page energy, right? This person has seen you resting. This person has seen you relaxing. This person has seen you, or just transforming, getting better, changing, right? And this person is coming in now. Yeah, this person sees you balancing yourself out. This person could be a Sagittarius, but this person sees you balancing yourself out. This person also sees that you're hella attractive, Gemini. Just like, you're looking really good. Even if you don't feel like it. You're like, Jessica, I feel like a piece of gum that's been chewed up and spit out. And then like, you know, like you there's gum in like the parking lot, and then you step on it and you take it. It is gross, right? When you step on it, you take it with you, and then another person steps on it, and it's like, and then before you know it, you're just like this stringy, dirty thing. That's how some of you guys feel. I don't know why some of you guys feel like that, but you're not looking like it. I'm gonna let you know, okay? You're looking really attractive. You look really good, okay? And so there's something here where somebody sees that. They see you balanced, and they feel like you could balance them out. This person's such a taker. Like, I feel like this person's coming in to take again. And there's something here about this coin, the flip of the coin here, where it's like, I could take a risk. I don't know, I always get that energy with this card, guys. But if you look at him, how his like hands are on his hips and his feet, like, you know, he's about to go up on his tips of his toes any second. Right? I could take a risk. I don't know. Somebody feels like you're a sure thing too. Like, you've been sitting here probably waiting for them. Probably waiting for them to call, waiting for them to reach out, waiting for them to take you back, right? And they're going to be sorely mistaken, because I feel like you're going to put that axe, yeah, look, you about to put that axe down, okay? Like, ain't nobody got time for it. And I don't like the fact that this Page and this Knight energy keep trying to approach this Queen of Swords energy. Like, it's like they know they're not on your level energetically, but they're still going to try it, okay? And this person has very little to offer with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe they got that D, or they got something else that they can offer, the V, whatever you want to call it, okay? But it's like that can only last for so long, and it does only last for so long. Sorry to call them out like that, but I felt like it was needed. I feel like with the Queen of Swords here, you're just really going to ask the important questions. You know, there's critical thinking going on here with the Queen of Swords. Like, have you changed? What about when you left? Like, you might want to instantly like talk about the past of like, okay, well, thank you for being here, or thank you for calling, or whatever, but can we talk about what happened? And then they don't want to talk about that because it doesn't make them look good, right? They're not taking accountability. It's not the type of person that can be like, you know, I'm sorry for what I did. I was a jerk. I was this, I was that. This is somebody who's just like wants to deflect, wants to push it to the side. They don't want to talk about the past. They just want to talk about the brand new future that they want to get into with you, right? So you're putting an axe to this. I feel like if somebody comes back from your past, you're like, yeah, no, you know, because I feel like this person was, again, a very shallow, emotionally shallow connection. It was never really that deep. You know, I feel like you tried to make it deep because maybe you're a deep lover, Gemini, so you could probably have deep feelings for a lot of people. But I feel like there's this energy here of like, were they deep back with you? I don't think they ever were. I think it was very shallow, or it was very promiscuous. There could have been a strong sexual pull here with this person, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and that's great, but it fizzles out. You know, like sex is great and there's definitely nothing wrong with it, you know, but it's like it fizzles out fast if that's what your foundation is built off of. Foundation should be built off of trust, respect, honor, vulnerability, right? And then sex is like a nice, like, you know, like honor, respect, vulnerability, that's the cupcake, or that's like the main part, right? The sex is like the frosting on top that's sugary sweet. It's so good. And it's so tempting to just scrape that frosting off and just eat that and throw the cake away, right? Which I literally just had a revelation about my life. Because I actually don't really like the frosting, even though this is too much information. Y'all don't even need to know about this. I'm just saying, I have absolutely no problem with sex, but I'm realizing that I actually like to scrape the frosting off of cupcakes and only eat the cake batter. I don't know why that's significant. There's something there with that. I will reflect on that after this video of what Spirit's trying to tell me with that. But maybe it's because that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm inherently drawn towards. Respect, truth, vulnerability. Okay, I'm sure that you're really good in bed and that's fantabulous, right? But do you bring anything outside of that? So, okay, I figured it out. But that's the energy that I'm getting here, guys. You're just not here for those low-hanging fruit, easy connections. You want something deep. You want something that takes work, Gemini. Maybe for the first time in your life. You know, maybe for the first time in your life, you're actually wanting to work. You're wanting to put in the effort. You're wanting to build. And I feel like you feel really grateful for that. Yeah, it's a change. And I feel like you feel really grateful for that. You know, you're like, I bless you and I release you with love and light. Right? Like, fly away, little bird, bitch. I really do appreciate your energy in my life and all that good stuff. But I've washed my hands of this. And I feel like we should just continue to do what we were doing, which is not have any contact with each other at all. Okay? I feel like that's what, listen, that might be what somebody says to somebody. From their past. I'm just not interested. I'm sorry, right? Yeah. I feel like this person might be like, oh, you know, I feel like this person might instantly take this rejection as like they're hiding something. They have somebody else. I don't know. Some of y'all want to offer to a high priestess, or you're a high priestess that somebody wants to offer to. Okay? Two of Cups. Like, why fuck around with this Three of Cups when I can have my Two of Cups? Why fuck around with the Three of Cups when I can have my Queen of Cups? Like, somebody is starting to see something very clearly. What is this cup? Speaking of cups. You should accept valid criticism, the shadow work, the raw truth, which we saw with the hyena, right? So yeah, somebody might be giving you little nuggets here. Okay, little nuggets of knowledge, or they might be like, you know, I feel like they're wearing the kid gloves when they hit you with it. I don't feel like they're like, you know, trying to like beat your face in with it or anything, but there is this energy here of like, yeah, I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to like, you know, stroke your ego here. Okay. But yeah, some of you guys could really be seeing something about yourself too. And it hurts. It's almost like, but I feel like it's good. It's good to feel that pain. Like, it's good to feel those lower energy emotions, because again, in the darkness, there's something here about you finding the light. Okay. I'm sorry if you guys just heard my stomach growl. I am so freaking hungry. I'm about to crack open a huge watermelon and just go fucking ham on it. Anyways, yeah, with the Chariot energy and the Knight of Pentacles, there is something here about you getting some kind of guidance or getting the raw truth about something. And though it does make you sad, it also makes you feel happy. Again, I feel like you're writing out your destiny. You're creating your destiny as you go. And some of you might feel sad because maybe you've made some choices that it didn't lead you to what you wanted. But you also feel grateful because even through the frustration, you can see that there is a happy ending here with this 10 of Cups. Like, you know, like you can find peace, you can find fulfillment, you can find happiness. And it's on the other side of being real with yourself, you know? And I feel like in November, that's what's happening. Like you're being real with yourself. I know this says accept valid criticism. It doesn't necessarily say from others. It does say someone tells it like it is here, but I feel like this actually might be coming from you. Like you're being very real with yourself here in November. You're seeing where you have missed out on opportunities. You're seeing where you've pushed away your happiness, where you've actively chosen to go against your happiness or go against your contentment. Maybe because it was too much work. Maybe because you were in this wondering, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing type of energy. Maybe because you just didn't want to see yourself. You know, the shadow was, you know, we say the light's really bright. The shadow can be really fucking heavy, you know? Like when you're seeing and feeling everything, one choice after another that you're just not happy with, it's really easy to kind of just be down on yourself. But there's something here about you transmuting that energy instead. Okay? So you're walking away from things here in November. I feel like you are going on a journey here in November. Might be towards the end of it, but I feel like there's something here where you're walking away from something and you're going towards what makes you feel good. I feel that very strongly. So there's something here, especially with that stepping into a new energy here with the Fool. Yeah, I feel like you want to be victorious. You want to feel strong. All right, let's get you guys an affirmation here. Then some advice and additional messages. Affirmation for Gemini for November. Affirmation for Gemini for November, please. Thank you. When I am patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Wow. Okay. And then we have the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Wasn't I just talking about how you're going to be feeling so grateful in November for everything, not just for the good things? It's easy to feel grateful for the good things. It's hard to feel grateful when life smacks you in the face. You know, it's hard to feel grateful when you feel like you've made detrimental decisions. It's hard to feel grateful when you decided that you're going to get into that cocoon, you know? But I feel like there's something here that, you know, you're starting to move and manifest from that energy of gratitude. And it's attuning your energy. It's making you feel more aligned, you know? So I feel like you're being patient and you're letting the universe do something for you. And I feel like the universe is delivering something. Like I saw that magical wand with the fairy godmother. I feel like the universe is showing you very clearly, this is it. This is the path. This is the way, you know? And you saw that you couldn't do that for yourself. You were never going to find this path, this way, whatever this was. Maybe it's a home, I don't know. But whatever it was, it's like you were never going to find that on your own. You had to let the universe take you, mold you, crumble you up, right? Do all kinds of things to you, okay? You had to let the universe do all these things for you to find the way, to see the way, you know? You were never going to find it on your own. And I feel like in November, you're finding it, Gemini. I fucking love this energy, bruh. Okay. The birds. One of my favorite decks. I love this deck, guys. I love birds. I know I have bird bitches and stuff, but that doesn't mean that I don't have love for my birds. I love birds. Okay. Oh, okay. We have the robin. Somebody's name could be Robin or Robert, okay? We have new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. That's a mic drop all day long, okay? I mean, that's exactly what the fuck we've been saying this entire time, okay? Damn, a whole fucking hour reading summed up in one card. Okie dokie, Spirit. That's why I say Spirit can say it better than I can. We got the owl energy. Your intuition is correct, so follow your inner wisdom without fail. Okay? I know these are questions, but I feel like for some of you guys, you asked a question that you already know the answer to. You're just scared, right? You just want extra clarification. You just want Spirit to come down, riding a chariot of flames and clouds and thunderbolts, right? And to tell you, this is it. This is the way. Go that direction. Because some of you guys don't trust yourself. You don't trust your decisions sometimes, right? So there's something here where it's like, Spirit's not going to do that. I am showing you the way. I am showing you. It's right there. It's right here. I'm showing you. Do you trust it, though? That is the question, Gemini, in November. We have the owl energy. Your intuition is correct. So follow your inner wisdom without fail. Damn it. Follow it, okay? Okay. We'll be here all day if we... So let's just get them out. One more. Hummingbird. You could definitely have passed on loved ones that are here guiding you, helping you, okay? Being here for you. We have the hummingbird. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up, and new joys on the way. That's literally that pile here with the Fool, Ten of Swords, letting go of the past, the Page of Wands, moving into the new, okay? We have the grouse, I don't know how to say that. Somebody taught me how to say it. I already forgot. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. The magpie, reevaluate your priorities. It's time to let go of what you no longer need. The dove, fill and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is of a divine quality. It's a divine, this is my card of like, it's a divine quality to be calm in the storm. To have everything in your life falling apart around you and to still feel steady. It doesn't mean you're not showing emotion. It doesn't mean you're not upset, crying, screaming, raging, whatever. But you have this sense of serenity within you, okay? And then we have the parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are, because not everybody's going to understand your path. Not everybody's going to understand your choices or what direction you want to move in, what you want to do, Gemini. But it's not up to everybody else to understand that, especially when it comes to this X energy, because there could be something where this X is like, I don't know. I didn't want to focus on that too much because it's kind of toxic. But there's something where this X is like, oh, well, you'll never find another person like me, you know? And you're like, well, God willing. Anyways. Okay, guys, that has been your reading, guys. I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.